can fly.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another game analysis video. This is game 9 of the season, and my team, FC Tulsa, is taking on Rio Grande Valley FC. This is an out-of-conference game, so we're headed down to Texas to play the Toros. If I could sum up this game and my performance, I would say that defensively, fantastic game. Offensively, not on the same page with my winger. It just felt like everything I was doing, he was doing the opposite. Now, I think I had a great moment. I think I had a couple great moments in this game offensively, but overall, the consistency I felt like just needed to be higher. So anyway, this lineup, I'm number 13, Matt Sheldon. I'm not playing center back. I'm playing right fullback this game. So as usual, take that lineup with a grain of salt. Now here is the kickoff. Here's the start of the game. RGV is in blue. We're in black, and Corrales has the ball on the left side. Great touch here from Corrales, and we get out of it. Now here's my first touch in the game. This is going to come up to me. I'm just going to win the header there, kind of head it centrally, get behind my guy as he wins the header now. And then as the ball bounces back to me, I'm just going to support Eric as he plays it out. I have a ton of pressure behind me, and I'm just going to clear that ball up the field. And then Marlon Dos Santos does a good job just to win position on his guy and earn a foul. Ball comes out to me. Here, I'm just going to take my touch down the line, and I don't want this ball cut out to play it on the ground, so I'm going to kind of clip it. I'm going to chip it up over with the outside of my right foot and chip it up over this defender, or kind of to the side of the defender, out to Leo Fulla, my center back, just so he doesn't stick. That defender sticks his leg out and cut it off. Eric Bird plays me out the ball. I'm going to look forward, immediately pop my head up to see where my winger Marlon Dos Santos is, and then he's checking to the ball here, so I'm just going to play the ball into his feet as he checks, and that's a good play. One of the first times, I think, or one of the only times we're actually on the same page this game. Ball bounces out to me. Again, I'm looking for Marlon Dos Santos here. He's getting wide. I don't see this defender, so I just played out to him thinking he's got all the time in the world to turn, and then it gets intercepted there. Now Eric Bird once again plays me out the ball. I'm going to look forward. I should take my touch forward and then either play Marlon here or play Lucas. It's a good opportunity to do so, but I take my touch backwards and looking and kind of driving inside and then playing back to Fulla. We keep possession of the ball there. It's not bad to keep possession, but I think that that's a good opportunity, good space to take my touch forward. Now start to drive forward into this space, and then I try to play Marlon. On this one, it's my bad. It's a bad pass. I'm mad because I think that Marlon should be already starting his run, and Marlon wants the ball to his feet. So that was the discussion there. Just winning the tackle from the attacker there, and then as the ball comes back to me, I have a couple options. I could play through into Marlon here. Eric's just right here. We can do a couple bounce passes so we can get it back to Fulla, but then I just kind of decide just to sweep the ball around my back leg here. That's just what I felt like doing at the moment. I don't know. I think I had a couple options, and we kept possession of the ball there. Rodrigo Lopez plays out the ball to my winger. I'm just going to step high, and as I'm stepping to this, I want to block this cross, so I'm keeping my arms down to my side. I'm turning slightly so the ball doesn't hit my nuts, and I'm just making my body big to block that cross. I block the cross, a little 1v1 defending out here, just sliding and kicking the ball out for their throw-in. A good defensive play there. Cabato just kind of loses the ball right on top of the box, but once again, just getting big right on top of the box, doing the same thing, dropping my back knee, getting my body big, and keeping my arms down to my side to block that shot out for a corner kick. Now goalkeeper is going to clear the ball out right to me, and then just win the header here down into Marlon Dos Santos. And I'm just going to keep this playing. RGV does a good job to keep possession, starts to go in a little bit of a counter out wide, and then just win that tackle out for a throw-in again. Next play, Austin, our goalkeeper, has the ball. He clears it up. We're going straight in the win. This is a tough ball. Here, I should be taking, Lucas is right here. I should take another touch centrally past this defender against his momentum, play into Lucas, and then we can be out the other side. I try to play right into him. I see the defender in front of me. I thought I had enough time to get into him. So another bad pass. Ball comes out to me now, just playing it to Marlon, who wants it at his feet. And then here, I think we should come out, switch it over to the other side. We try to go down this way, but if we actually get a handball, so it actually worked out. Marlon does a great job to intercept that, great tackle, feeds the ball forward into DaCosta. DaCosta does a great little 1-2 with Marlon, pings the ball out to Dario, continues his run forward, and fantastic pass by Suarez into DaCosta, and then DaCosta with the left foot. He's pretty much automatic if he gets right there on his left foot. So fantastic build-up play to that goal with DaCosta finishing and Suarez with the assist there in the 22nd minute. So off to a great start in this first half. We're up 1-0. And, honestly, I think it was a little bit against the grain because I think RGV had a lot of possession. I think they were creating a little bit more, but one counterattack and a clinical finish from DaCosta, and now, it doesn't matter. We're up. So great work. Great team goal there. And it all started from Marlon. Header went out from Leo. As the ball is about to go out, just kind of clear that ball up the field. And then as it bounces back to me, open up my body. I'm looking for it. You can see Kembo Cabato opening his hands, asking for the ball here. I'm going to take one little touch just to make my angle a little bit better, and then play into Kembo, who's going to play it all the way back to Austin. Little defending out here, just getting wide on my guy. He does a good touch, gets around me, and then, as I say a lot, you can let the ball go by you, can let the man go by you, but you can't let both. And so in this one, he beats me, he has a great touch around me, and I know I'm beaten here, so I'm just going to kind of check my hip right into his stomach and my shoulder right into his chest, get the foul out here, but at least it's not a breakaway into goal. It's a dangerous situation. It's a dangerous area to give up a free kick, but I think once you get beaten there, I think that's fine. Now here's a throw-in from me. I'm going to just play it right into DaCosta. He's going to play it right back to me. I'm looking up at Kembo. I should just take my touch, open up to my left side and play right into Kembo. I have a bad touch here and lose it there, but Leo Fola maintains possession here and plays it back to our goalkeeper, Austin. Ball comes out to me from Lucas Coutinho. I start to drive forward and then get fouled. And honestly, I think I'm bailed out a little there, to be 100% honest. I think Cabezas does a good job to do a shoulder-shoulder 50-50 tackle. I can see why the ref called it, and it was, honestly, as I look at that again, I think I got lucky. I think that's a fair challenge. Ball comes back to me from a throw-in, a lot of pressure. I'm just going to clip the ball, kind of chip the ball over this defender into Lucas Coutinho, and because there's just so much pressure, I get my foot stepped on and earn a foul back here. And then I'm getting a little beat up this game. Getting a lot of hard tackles. I was kind of feeling it. I was feeling a little fatigued here, but it's all good. On the free kick, just playing back to Leo Folio, plays it back to me. You can see this guy starting to cut off the line. Eric's in a good position to do a little inside-outside move, so I'm just going to take my touch back, play into Eric, who's going to play it forward. That's a great combination, and then we get fouled again. RGV's got a ton of pressure. They're pressuring high, and they're aggressive, and it's been difficult for us to build out. Ball comes out to me now. I'm driving forward. I want to kind of go forward and play Marlon as he makes the run behind that fullback. I don't see the run that I want. I do a little chop behind the leg, and then the defender does well there to steal it from me. Now here, I'm looking forward. There's not much. I need to take my touch into this space to kind of get past this defender, and then I'm looking for Kembo Cabato right here so he can switch it. As I take my touch in, this defender does a good job to cut off that passing angle, so there's not much looking forward. So I'm just going to play it back. Let's switch the point of attack. It's already crowded over here, and we can see what we can do as we maintain possession now and attack this opposite side. Ball comes into DaCosta. He plays it out to me. Once again, tons of time and space to go forward. I'm driving forward. This is where we're on the wrong page. I want to drive forward to bring in this fullback. So if Marlon is right here, onside right here, I can just play the ball out to him. He can take one touch in, and he's behind the defense. He's past the fullback. He wants the ball at his feet, and he's been complaining about that. He's been talking to me that he wants it at his feet. But I think it's better to drive in to bring that fullback in so he can get it. But again, I got to see what he wants as being the defender and feeding him the ball and play to his thing. I don't know how that wasn't a foul there. Kind of just clips underneath me there. I guess ref didn't see it, but out for a corner kick. And then last couple minutes of the first half, ball gets played in, just win the header, and then as it comes out, the referee calls it for the first half. So first half done, 1-0 us, and I think that we kind of survived that. Again, I think they had such high aggressive pressuring. It was very hard for us to play out, and I think that even though we had a great counter-attacking goal, I think they had majority of the chances, even though we had majority of the possession in that first half. Here's the start of the second half. RGV is going to start with the ball. Here's my first play of the game. Ball comes into my guy, and as I always say, if your guy receives the ball on the wing with his back towards your goal, pressure him, don't let him turn, and try to make him play back. So I'm just going to continue my pressure, continue my defensive run against him, and force that ball back, which is perfect. Once again, me and Marlon are on the same page. I'm trying to play it into him down the line. I don't know what he wanted. Me and him are talking to each other and not on the same page again. Ball's going to come out to me. I'm looking forward. I see Marlon and Jerome. I want to play into Jerome hard so he can take the ball and turn. As I play into Jerome, it's a little bit outside from him. I think it's also not the best touch, but that defender does very, very well just to pressure that and win that tackle. And then as I come out aggressively, I make contact with my winger and I earn a yellow card. I was a little frustrated there because I thought that it was a little soft, but looking at the replay, I think it's fair for the yellow card. I'd still think, it's a little soft, but the referee, I made contact with him. He falls. That is a foul. That is a yellow card. So get the yellow card there. I got to be very careful now. It's always in the back of my mind whenever I go 1v1 to not foul and get a second yellow. Ball comes back to me. I'm looking at Eric. I know this is going to close up quickly, so I'm going to take my touch backwards and not lose this ball as they play into Eric because they close quickly. I'm looking backwards now. I want to play back to my center back. Mo is pointing to play all the way back to Austin, but I don't want to play all the way back to Austin here. So I'm going to turn up the field, and now I was wanting Eric to just run and make this run right here just so I can play him up the field. It's not the best ball. It's a terrible pass. But again, just not on the same page. And then here, Marlon plays me back the ball now. I'm opening up, going to receive it. You can see tons of blue shirts. It's crowded on this side. RGV does a very good job to pressure, so I'm going to take my touch inside against this guy's momentum, away from that pressure, and then play it into Kevin. As I'm playing in Kevin, I'm telling Kembo, leave it, and let that ball out to Kevin. Now ball swings around again, comes into Eric. Great little inside out. I'm going to take it forward. Now I know in my head I'm thinking Marlon wants it to feet. Just play into him and run. It's a great little 1-2. I'm going to take my touch down the line and then just whip in a cross. It's a great cross towards the top of the box. Dario brings it down right to Kembo, who feeds into DaCosta. And like I said, if you give DaCosta any time to shoot right around there, he's going to finish it. He's been automatic this season. So there we go. Now we're up 2-0. So even though, this whole game I felt like I've been disconnected from my winger Marlon, it's making that adjustment. We talked at halftime. He was telling me, just play it in my feet early. He didn't want me to drive, just play into my feet early. So then when I made that run again, I was just thinking, just play into his feet, don't drive, don't take too many touches, and good things happen. So it's really good to adapt and change your game and be on the same page with your teammates and figure that shit out quickly. Now, ball comes out to my winger. As I'm going out to pressure, I'm checking my shoulder just to see what's going on. I'm seeing this guy making an underlapping run behind me, so I can't just go run out and pressure. I need to sag back and plug this hole so this guy just can't get an easy little through ball in behind. So I'm staying backwards. I'm plugging that hole, and my whole goal now is just to delay. And then Eric does a good job to double down, intercept that pass, and win the ball. Once again, Eric is coming down. It's a little bit of a 2v1 situation. So once again, I can't just sprint out to this guy because if I do, he's going to play an easy pass to this winger and he's in behind. So I need to hold, try to get Eric to come back as best I can. And then as the ball's played out, I'm going to step out and pressure. And then here, just making my body big, I'm just trying to force it backwards. We're up 2-0 in the second half away. Force that ball backwards now. And then ball once again comes out wide, just holding, getting the overlapping runner. It's a 2 overlapping runs again, so I'm taking the overlapping runner. Eric is going to come down here and take the guy with the ball, and we've rehearsed this so many times in training. I'm always going to be the one that goes with the runner, and Eric comes back, and good team defense win there. It gets a little lucky bounce, but then Mo does a great job to block it, and then I'm out here with another block. So that was the story, what you just saw. That was the story of the second half, it felt like. Just team defense, blocking, being patient, and winning the ball over and over again. Winning possession of the ball there, I'm looking forward, but I chop it back and play back to Mo, who tries to play DaCosta in behind. And then here, RGV is going to win the header. It's going to bounce right down to me. I'm taking my touchdown. I'm starting to drive forward. I see this guy. I want to take my touch down the line, to be honest, to go outside. But just out of the quick instinct, seeing the position of this guy already closed off and preparing for that, I take my touch inside, start to drive. I'm looking to play, I don't even know who that is right now, looking to play this player. I'm already recognizing that this player is anticipating that, start to drive a little bit more, looking forward and just seeing a line of blue players and Jerome offside. Not the right time to attack, so I'm going to cut the ball back, play into DaCosta, and then now we can keep the ball up here and try to wind out this clock these last few minutes. Now I'm going to get wide as the ball comes back inside into Eric. I'm checking my shoulder now just to see if I'm onside, and Eric makes a drive. I am off. You can see I'm pausing it right here just as Eric makes contact with it. I think it's a great ball and a great decision. I just got to hold my run a little bit to try to be onside here. But yeah, I think it's a good play. That whole play was very, very good. Now, I haven't put this in, but we're actually down a man now. Kembo Kabato got a second yellow and a red card here. So now it's really about trying to hold out this this win. So with that ball, I mean, I'm not playing it to a player. It's just get the ball down, try to wind out the clock. Could we have kept it? Yeah, but I'm trying to be safe there. Ball comes wide now. I don't want to give up a penalty. Hands are behind the back now, just staying up, trying to block the cross. But if it hits my hand and I give up a penalty, I'm going to be devastated. So being extra careful over here, showing the ref, hands are by my side. They're not going to block the cross. And then ball bounces off my hip out for a corner kick. And now it's just try to survive. Try to survive this. We're down a man, 4 or 5 minutes left in the game, plus extra time, trying to survive this. Ball bounces out now, just getting big, blocking the shot on the top of the box. It's got a little lucky there. But I think, you put yourself in good situations and good things happen. Now, 1v1 on the wing, it's all about delaying and forcing the ball back. My goal is to get this guy to play right backwards and delay more time on the clock. I'm not trying to win the ball. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. Just backing up, delaying. Eric's coming down to double, and he's playing it backwards. Perfect. Job done there. A little rough touch from the guy. Try to win the ball. Just stumble a little bit, but track back and do a good job to win the ball here. Turn and then play out to Eric Bird, who's facing forward now. So good defensive play. Could have won it earlier, but a good play. Now clipped in ball to the back post, and then G with a great shot to the near post. Megs Corrales, and then it's 2-1 in the 92nd minute, which was tough. I think it's tough. We talked about, we broke this play down so many different times of what could happen if Kevin could step and Jorge could go wide, or if Jorge should step. It's just tough. I mean, I think it's a little bit of it's a good shot to nutmeg right to the near post. Once again, 1v1 defense out here. I'm not trying to win it. I'm not trying to block the cross. I'm just trying to delay and force the ball back. Last minutes of the game, try to be smart here. Just delay, nothing crazy. Just stay in front of him, make your body big, and force that ball back. And then here we go. The referee blows the whistle for the final part of the game, and you can see that most of the guys are absolutely exhausted, and great team win. We locked it down defensively. Rodrigo came up huge with 2 fantastic goals to put us up 2-0. And then I think the team defense, especially going down a man, was huge. I mean, look at these stats. RGV with 23 shots to R3. But if you look at our team defense, only allowing 3 shots on target is fantastic. So even though they had a lot of shots, I think our team defense allowing the quality of the shots was huge. And, we just were a little bit more efficient, getting 2 goals out of our 3 shots. That's all you need. Possession was a little even. They beat us in the second half. We beat them in the first half. But yeah, great game. Very good team defense game, and I think individual defending game. But offensively, definitely a lot of room for improvement there. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace.